Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching and listening to Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media on all of our channels and networks. I'm Mike Morales in Southern California. That gentleman out there is
Jay Silverman in Tempe, Arizona.
How hot is it in Tempe right now?
Oh, I haven't checked today. I'm scared to go outside.
Okay, well, we're a little sweltering here too, but anyway, we've got some really cool stuff to cool you off. We have Don Cosme Tequila. You folks may have seen this on Instagram. You may have seen it on Facebook. It's been making the rounds. It's got an interesting bottle. Do you have like it looks like it's hand blown. It's got bubbles in the glass. You notice that?
I like that glass. It's attractive. Yeah, it's got this really nice label with the
very colorful
aromatic notes on there. I love that, how it has the pear and
well, look at if you look at the this is the Xolo dog, or I forget what the actual name of the dog is, or it looks like a Chihuahua, one or the other, but it's, you know, got a little bit of the Day of the Dead. It's got, you see the ears or piñas. It, you know, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the logo for Suerte. You know how Suerte had all these.
It's very entertaining, to say the least. I really do like this. These drawings below. I mean, this is, for one thing, this is fantastic. I love that. I love the colors. But I'm enjoying these drawings down here as well. This is actually really, I mean, as far as labeling goes, it's fantastic, you know?
Well, you know what?
It's really nice.
Right off the bat, let's just go for brand of promise.
I was going to say brand of promise for packaging right there.
Yeah, and the packaging. The packaging.
I love it.
I agree.
I've had it sitting on my counter for a bit here, you know, getting ready for leading up to us doing this tasting, and I've been enjoying the artwork on the bottle. Yeah, but they tried to put some good info in there on, you know, how it's made with the fermentation and the distillation.
Oh, good, because they didn't send us any information, and I have not been able to get on the website. So let's pour the juice, taste it, see where it's going to go, and lead us, and then we'll give you all the stats and stories on the label.
Yeah,
I'm going to use a jarrito for.
I'm going to use a Glencairn whiskey glass.
Just as good, same company.
They're pretty old, you know, reliable.
Oh yeah, there are restaurants in Austin that we ran across that's the only glass they use for all their spirits, particularly their tequilas, which was kind of really cool to find out. My lighting is not well, that's not bad lighting. It's okay. Legs and tears. Let's see what we got.
I'm trying to keep the sunlight out here, Mike. Like I said, I don't know the temperature. It's probably 110, but it was, yeah, there's a heat wave and last week, I think it was like Thursday night, I was looking curious, like, to see what the weather was in LA. It was like over 100 in Arizona. It was like 66 in LA. I'm like, that's not fair.
Yeah. It's the temperature at night's been dropping, but during the day, you know, these weird heat waves we're getting. Anyway, nice runny legs and tears, not too thick, but not too thin either. So I don't know if you folks can see that on my camera. For those of you who are listening to us on the podcast, just imagine legs and tears in a Blanco tequila.
Crystal clear legs and tears.
Crystal clear legs and tears. Yeah, it is pristine. It's almost, you know, it's really kind of shiny when you look at it. It's kind of a shiny liquid. That's not bad. It's visually attractive in the oh, there we go. Yeah, now we're getting some really good legs and tears. Yeah,
I'm getting some nice aromas, honestly. I'm getting a little bit of nice earthy minerality and kind of a classic, you know,
classic agave,
classic Blanco flavor profile. Not too unique, but not bad either.
Yeah. It's a clean, kind of a fresh green that I'm getting. I'm not getting anything baked, but, you know, then again, we've had these bottles sealed. Actually, Jason has had his bottles longer than I have. Mine was just recently. I'm not sure what's up with the brand owner and the importer. But I know that they're based in, if I'm not mistaken, they're based in Arizona. So that explains why you got your bottles.
I didn't realize that, but that would make a lot of sense because I've been getting stuff Well, it does say Don Cosme, Spring, Texas here, Mike.
Spring, Texas. Okay,
On the
and
uniform.
that could be the warerouse. I thought
You might have got it by
it was
Pony
either
Express.
Arizona or Texas that they're based out of.
Maybe both.
It's got some good
Yeah,
alcohol
I
in
didn't have
there.
to wait very long at all, so I got mine, and I got mine quick. And the DHL gods haven't been kind to you this year.
No, they haven't.
They're like, oh, we're tired of dropping off bottles of tequila at this guy's house.
Yeah, I know. Huh?
Every single day.
Jeez.
They're like, you know what? We'll skip and make him wait another day. He's gonna probably sipping on the truck, between UPS and USPS and
FedEx. Yeah, and all those guys. They all know me. They're all friends of mine now. They just drop it off. They don't even worry about me signing anything. So
At least leave them a couple minis on the porch or something, Mike.
I'm getting some really good alcohol now on this thing. It's starting to open up. Are you getting any of that? I know I am.
Yeah, I'm trying to let it open up a little bit. I'm having like a little bit of a tough time with the aeration, to be honest. I'm trying to get it lower.
Right now it's either having a hard time aerating or it's not very complex. I mean, it's not, it's pretty much cut or dry and very clean on the nose. And I'm not getting, there's no depth that I'm getting.
Yeah, I agree. That's kind of what I was thinking, but without knowing what to say, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking, yeah, I'm not getting a whole lot. There are some like nice, simple, pleasant aromas and classic. There's not anything offensive about it. It's just not super,
I will say, and I'm not sure if this is because it's just suggestion or what, but it is coming across as like a green apple or a pear, very light.
Well, they did have the pear notes, depicted on the label here, which is beautiful. So, I mean, that would make a lot of sense. But I think,
but it's
I like the fact that it doesn't have any like overly, over sweetness or anything manipulated about it. So I like that.
No. Yeah, it's unadulterated. Let's dive in and see if there's something else we get out of it. Okay.
I was gonna say, shall we? Yeah. Salud.
Oh. Ooh, I got a little anise. I was not expecting that. You know how rare it is to really get anise? I look for it in more rustic, small batch tequilas. And as we go along, I'll explain to you why I did not expect that coming out of this distillery.
Yeah.
What'd you get? Tell me. What are your thoughts?
It's got a great balance. It's got nice. It's a little hot, but it's pretty good. Not a ton of complexity, but not a lot of. It tastes pretty natural to me, so I like that. A little bit hot, but not bad.
Well, when you're talking about hot, you mean the pepper explosion, the white pepper you get at mid.
A little peppery, little bit of a touch of alcoholic burn, a little peppery with the distillation. But overall, like I'd say, appealing Blanco. Definitely.
Got a real long finish too.
Yeah,
that's part of what Jason is sensing. I think is the finish. Very surprising. Because when I held them
at the very end, a little spearminty and a little almost like a spearminty and agave. Yeah. And it's very nice.
Yeah, I think what happens is, Jason, it really does need to open up for you. I mean, it's been sealed on his counter we just broke the seal, off camera, and I've had mine a few weeks. Jason probably a lot longer.
4 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, about 4 weeks.
Maybe 3-4 weeks, yeah.
But see, now I'm getting like, I want to say like something grilled. I want to call it like pineapple, but it's not. It's like a light mango or something, or I'm getting like a tropical fruit, but just at the tail end as it opens up.
Yeah, you almost get I'm getting a ton of spearmint, and just a little bit of cooked agave. So
Yeah, as I held it on my palate, I
getting the mango.
sensed on the retro nasal, I got anise. I got a little bit of that, and like I say, I was surprised because you don't often get that from this distillery.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, nice Blanco though. Very very clean, very traditional agave.
That's cocktail worthy, man. Wow.
I could drink this for sure.
There's no bitterness on the sides of your tongue or anything like that as it goes down. Um, the retronasal is very pleasant. There's nothing wrong with this tequila.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
Let me. I guess since you've got the bottle, what stands out on the label for you that they have? I know you were looking at some of the information. What I have not even had a chance to look at the label, other than the design on it. And I just now noticed, like I say, the bottle that had the bubbles in the
Yeah,
in the glass, so it's kind of got a little bit of that hammered look, but not really. It's a substantial bottle too, by the way.
this is almost like reminds me of like what Siembra Azul does with their transparency on the labeling. It's definitely informative, so I like that. It gives people an idea if they don't know like how tequila is made. It gives them a quick run through.
Well, it says here the Don Cosme, 100% blue agave, of course, in Jalisco, is 48 to 60 hours of fermentation. Looks like a pine vat. I'm going to say that's pine as opposed to stainless steel.
Yeah.
And probably open air. Doesn't look like it's got a lid on it. Pot still. And here we go. A delightful sweet melange of pear, sage, and vanilla notes. I'm not getting any vanilla. All right. I was getting.
I don't even want vanilla. I'm glad I'm not getting vanilla. And
yeah,
vanilla in a reposado I like if it's natural wood, but I don't necessarily need it in a Blanco.
Yeah, it's not. If you got vanilla in a Blanco,
that might have been the marketing team.
I think so. Well, the copywriters who have never been to a distillery and probably, they're vodka drinkers.
Well, there is a vanilla, there is something that people seem to like.
Yeah, I think if it just says vanilla, they're going to be okay with that, right? But there's no vanilla in it. What I did sense was, as Jason said, spearmint, a little bit of mint. I sensed anise, which is what I look for in an old school tequila. This is rare to get this out of this distillery. Yeah, they've really even put a picture of the vanilla. They got a vanilla bean. Do you see that?
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I think that's what people are thinking that people are looking for, but there's something that is appealing to a lot of people about vanilla, but
but for those of us that know what we're looking for, that's going to drive me away.
Exactly. Like it's not a pure thing in a Blanco. So
no, you shouldn't have that. This is coming out of Gnome 1438. This is
it does have a pretty natural, straightforward tequila taste to it, it doesn't taste like any manipulated additives in there, which I kind of like. So I'm good with that.
Yeah, me too. This distillery again is 1438, Destiladora del Valle, also known as Casa Maestri. You've got some great tequilas coming out of there. I mean, we've had Abre Ojos. We've tasted what's the other one that's out of here? Vivir is a good one that comes out of there. And Vivir is just kicking ass in Europe right now.
Really?
All over the UK, I think.
No kidding.
Buen Dia, we've had El Jefe, we've had Izo comes out of there, surprisingly. There's a lot. This is a major maquiladora, okay? And as all maquiladoras, some of them are great, and some of them are dogs. They make Sparkle Donkey, so not one of our favorites. But this one, I'm impressed, Jay. I was not expecting the depth that we got from this Blanco. I really wasn't, because to be fair, we've had at least 4 tequilas this year coming out of that distillery.
Mhm.
And there's one common thread that runs through the aged versions, and I can't wait to get to the Reposado and the Añejo.
Oh, I'm intrigued. Okay.
But anyway, that's our take. I'm going to call it a Brand of Promise nominee in the Blanco category. It's a solid tequila.
Yeah, I liked it.
Love
Sipping
the
off the cup.
packaging. Yeah, it is. It is a Brand of Promise worthy. I love the Blanco. Can't wait to try the other expressions, because I want to be surprised from this distillery. Okay,
Yeah, no, I'm impressed.
Yeah, me too.
But like I said, straightforward and natural. That's kind of what I'm looking for in a Blanco like this. Do you know anything about the availability, or is it on the market yet, or is this?
I know that Texas has it. I believe that Bryce has had his reviews on his podcast, Austin Tequila Connoisseurs. Go follow Bryce. He's one of our TJs, but he does a lot of stuff on his own. I'm gonna say it's available in Southern California, but I'm not sure. Off camera, we'll check and see what a price point is. But that's our take on Cosme, Don Cosme Blanco. Stick with us, because we've got the whole line for you, the Reposado and Añejo. I'm Mike Morales here in Southern California. That gentleman out there is
Jay Silverman in Arizona.
You have been watching and listening to Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media, all of our channels and networks. Don't forget to follow us. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit the notification bell, give us a like. It helps with the algorithm. Hey, subscribe. We get at least 30 new subscribers every month. And now, because of the amount of videos that we're producing, as soon as this goes up on post-production, it is released right away on YouTube. And then later on, it's stripped down on all of our other channels, all of our other social media. So follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, follow Jay. Jay, what's your handle on Instagram?
Jay's Agave.
Jay's Agave. So follow Jason as well. And whatever you do, folks, tomar sabiamente.
Sip wisely, friends.